Hello students, today we are going to solve some math questions, that is mental agility test questions. Let's see the question number 1. What is the product of all the numbers in the dial of a telephone? The options are A 158480, option B is 159480, option C is 169480, and option D is none of this. In this question, you have to remember one thing, that in the dial of a telephone we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And don't forget that there is also a number 0. So if you multiply anything with 0, the product is always 0. In question, what is that is product. So if you multiply anything with 0, so the resultant will always be 0. That is in option number B, we don't have 0. In option number B also we don't have 0. And in option number C we also don't have 0. That is the correct answer is D, none of this. You can read the answer here, that is, since one of the number on the dial of a telephone is 0, so the product of all the number on it is 0. We have second question. If addition means multiplication, subtraction means division, division means subtraction, and multiplication means addition, then which one of the following equation is correct? We have options A, B, C, D. I know the answer, so I'll try to solve only the correct answer, and if you want to solve other options, then you have to try by yourself. So I try to solve option number B, that is 36. In place of subtraction you have to keep division at said equation, that is 36 divided by 6, and in place of addition you have to keep multiplication, that is into 10, and in place of multiplication you have to keep addition, that is plus 5. Here you have to follow the Badmas rule, that is division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. First we have to do it to division, that is 36 divided by 6 is 6 into 10 plus 5. Now it's the turn of multiplication, so 60 plus 5. Now it's the turn of addition, that is 60 plus 5 is 65, which is LHS equals to RHS. So the correct answer is B. Here you can see that if interchanges are made in sign and numbers, which of the following equation given in the alternatives would be correct? It is same as the previous question, but you have to change the number and the values. Just okay, you can read the option A, B, C, D. I know the correct answer, so I'll try to solve only the correct answer, and if you want to try others you can try it. Okay, I'll try to solve D number, that is in place of 3 you have to keep 6. Oh, so I'll keep 6, and in place of plus you have to keep division as said in question, that is divided by, and in place of 6 you have to keep 3, that is 3, and in place of division you have to keep addition, that is plus, and in place of 2 you have to keep 2 because nothing is given about 2, that is 6 divided by 3 is 2 plus 2 is 4, which is LHS equals to RHS. So the correct option is D. You can read the answer here. Okay, we have next question. At the end of a business conference, all 10 people present shake hands with each other once. How many handshakes will there be all together? We have options A 10, B 45, C 55, D 90. Here you have to remember one thing, that is n minus 1 divided by 2. That is, if you remember this formula you can solve any questions of this sorts. Okay, here n means that is number of people. Okay, so simply keep in place of n 10, that is 10 minus 1 divided by 2, and if you solve this you will get 10 into 9 divided by 2, which is 45. So the correct answer is B, 45. You can see the answer below. Next question you have, at a dinner party, every 2 guests used a bowl of rice between them, every 3 guests used a bowl of dal between them, and every 4 guests used a bowl of meat between them. There were altogether 65 dishes. How many guests were present at the party? Okay, let's read the options. A 60, B 65, C 90, and D is 100. In this question, we have to remember the statement or read this statement very carefully. In first statement, it is said that at a dinner party, every two guests used a bowl of rice between them. Now, if you use a bowl of rice between two persons, then of course the quantity of rice will decrease. That is x by 2. Here, number of bowl of rice equals to x by 2. And similarly in statement number 2, that is every 3 guests used a bowl of dal. So if you use a bowl of dal between 3 guests, of course the quantity of dal will decrease, that is x by 3. That is number of bowl of dal. And statement number 3, it is said that every 4 used a bowl of meat between them, that is x by 4, which is number of bowl of meat, that is x by 4. And if you further read the statement, that is there were altogether 65 dishes, so simply sum up this, that is x by 2 plus x by 3 plus x by 4 equals to 65. And if you solve this, you will get the value of x equals to 60. So how many guests were present at the party? That is 60 guests were present in the party, which is option number A, which is correct. You can read the answer below. Okay, there was therefore 60 guests were present at the party. We have another question. Choose the correct option about conclusion drawn from the statement below. Statement: all lamps are books. Okay, you have to see this Venn diagram here. Okay, all lamps are books. All lamps are books means all lamps are books. Okay, it is easy. No book is colored. You have to remember here. No book is colored. In statement number 1, it is said that all lamps are books. But in statement number 2, no books are colored. Means if books are not colored, then how can a lamp be colored? Yeah. Then in conclusion, when you read statement number 1, that is some lamps are colored. Do you think it is correct? Because in statement number 2, no book is colored, which means no lamp is colored. Then how can some lamps be colored? That is option number 1 is incorrect. In option number 2, no lamp is correct. No lamp is colored is correct. That is 2. In option number A, we have only conclusion 1 follows. In option number B, we have only conclusion 2 follows. And in option number C, we have both 1 and 2 follows. In an option number D, we have neither 1 and 2 follows. That is only conclusion 2 follows. That is B, only conclusion 2 follows. We have another question. In the first 10 over of a cricket game, the run rate was only 3.2. What should be the run rate in the remaining 40 over to reach the target of 282 runs? We have option A 6.25, option B 6.5, option C 6.75, and option D 7. We can see that in 10 over the run rate was 3.2. So the run scored is, that is 10 into 3.2 is 32. It's a 50 over game, so the remaining runs should be scored in the remaining 40 overs, in which the target is about 282. Now in 40 overs the run rate would be, that is 282 minus 32 divided by 4, and if you solve this you will get run rate equals to 6.25, which is in option number A. Okay, let's read another question. That is, two sprinters run the same race of 100 meter. One runs at a speed of 10 meter per second and other runs at 8 meter per second. By what time will the first sprinter beat the other sprinter? Okay, option A 1.5 second, option B 2 second, option C 2.5 second, option D 3 second. Here the distance is 100 meter, or the race is about 100 meter, in which the speed of A is 10 meter per second and the speed of B is 8 meter per second. Here you can use the formula speed is equals to distance traveled by time taken, in which time taken by A is, distance is of course 100 meter, that is, and speed of A is 10, that is, time taken by A is 10 seconds. Now similarly you can do it for the B, that is distance by time taken. For time taken by B is equals to, of course the distance is 100 meter and the speed of B is 8, which is 12.5 seconds. The question is, what time will the first sprinter beat the other sprinter here? You can simply do subtraction, that is 12.5 minus 10 second is equals to 2.5 second, which is given in the option C. So the correct answer is C. Okay. Now we have another question. 6 bells commence tolling together at and toll at interval of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and 12 seconds respectively. In 30 minutes, how many times do they toll together? Option first, A 4, B 10, C 15, D 16. In these sorts of questions, you have to take the LCM, okay, of the numbers, that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and 12. The LCM of these numbers is 120 seconds. We know that 1 minute equals to 60 seconds, so 120 seconds is equals to 2 minutes. Now in 30 minutes, how many times do they all together? That is 30 divided by 2 plus 1, that is 16 times. So together at about 16 times, which is option number D. So D is the correct answer. Another question, similarly, we have 3 bells toll at the interval of 36 seconds, 40 seconds and 48 seconds respectively. They start ringing together at particular time, then next toll together. Let's read the option first, that is A is 6 minutes, B is 8 minutes, C is 12 minutes and D is 24 minutes. As I said earlier, in these sorts of question you have to take the LCM, that is, if you take the LCM of 36, 40 and 48, you will get that is 720 seconds. As 1 minute is equals to 60 seconds, then 720 seconds is equals to 12 minutes. So the next toll together after 12 minutes, which is in option number C, which is the correct answer. Okay. So thank you students, this much for today, and if you want to solve more of these sorts of questions, then you can subscribe to the channel and I will soon upload more of these questions. Thank you. Bye bye.